The following is a public service message from Pathological Liars Anonymous.
My father, he raised myself and my sister up until the point of age 8. Then he walked out on us. My mother, she died the week that I met her. I met her when I was 17 years old, and I didn't know she was suffering from cancer. So I had my 7 days with her, and I never really got a chance to expound on.
4 wives that you live with.
Oh, yeah, but now...
They live in your house.
Yeah, we live in the house.
But then since...
But everybody has their own home.
Okay,
I have
but
4,
since...
and then I'm courting 2 more.
You have 4 wives now.
Yeah.
And you have 2 more. How many of the wives live in this home?
2 of them live in this home.
Two of your wives.
Well, they existed the last conversation as well.
Oh, they did?
It didn't happen between the last 2.
And so what is their...
Yeah, it's called bigamy.
Sex, right? And in a polygynous relationship, you can't really hide the fact that you're having sex. Like, you don't just disappear in a room and say we was having a conversation.
Right.
That's not going to happen. And and the most disciplined forms of what I do is when relatively everybody's sleeping in the same house.
Mm-hmm.
And
yeah, Uncle just told me something crazy.
yeah, people are talking crazy that you had molested a 14-year-old girl. I don't know how true it is. That's why I said I'm not going to jump out the window. I'm not saying none of that until we can find out what's really good. And I don't know if you want to talk, or we could set something up probably tomorrow whenever you stop traveling or whatever.
You know, we don't play those games. Just like
Okay.
when niggas was coming at me with all the goofy shit.
The women have seen their mothers abused. They've seen their aunts abused. They've seen their sisters abused. And lastly, they've been abused by men themselves, whether it be through lying or violence, mind games, whatever the case may be. So after they've experienced the abuse in subtle form from other female that's close to them, in addition to themselves, it's very hard to come in as a brother, profess to be a good guy, and not have
Accusations are so negative. You be like, yo, that shit's so negative. It got to be true, because who would say something that negative?
Damn.
That's it. You know what I'm saying? So that's how that shit is. But I ain't gonna speak on it any further. But I tell you this: if I accuse somebody of some shit, niggas don't buy into it. Cause niggas hate me. But if somebody accuses me of something, it's always true. But I'm always walking around
as
free.
well.
That's correct.
How many children?
I got about 4 children.
4 children in this home.
Well, not in this home, no.
Okay, but in this home, how many?
I got 2 children in this home.
2 children and 2
wives in this
wives
home.
live in this home.
You know, you pray for rain, but you get mad when you get the mud. When you are a child, you have certain ambitions and goals, and as you get older and older, they start to dissipate. First they grow and then they dissipate. Once you start becoming an adult, reality sets in. You got to work real hard to get to the point where you want to be at. I'll tell you, for the most part, 3 years. I would say 2. But I've told many people last year and into this year, like, damn, you know what? I could die right now because I accomplished everything I wanted to accomplish. I got to be with the women I ever wanted to be with. I got the vehicles I ever wanted.
Are the children of these women or no?
Sometimes.
Well, in this particular case.
In this particular case, 1 child is of another mother who doesn't live here.
Your wife?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then the other child is of a mother that does live here.
Okay. So why doesn't the child of that mother live in the house of that mother?
Oh, she's old enough now, and
okay.
So
she chooses where she
her
wants.
lifestyle, her occupation as an actor, as an actress, it behooves her to be here as opposed to
Gotcha.
where her mother is. It's more convenient. But what we traditionally do, all the women are the mothers, so we don't
Understand, I'm talking to you about healing. We have a holistic mathematics course, right? And I have a 9 income stream course. And for me, I make no distinction amongst the two. Both of those are health courses. Wealth literally means pattern of health. Rich, rice, riche, rich, etymologically from French, means power. So when you're talking about being rich, based on that word's inception in retrospect to its meaning, its intention, the intention of the word rich is to be powerful. And the intention behind the word wealth is to heal.
Both first-degree felony sexual assault charges have been dropped. Let's start it off with this conversation right here. Again, I won't be talking about the case. What we are going to talk about is cyber defamation
litigation. We are going to have a conversation about that.
Media. I'm concerned about the victim's, well-being regarding this case. So I just want to make sure the defendant's well aware that if that happens, we will be filing the appropriate motions to avoid that.
Man, I'm not letting no one pull me down. Okay, they can't. I'm not letting no one tear me down. It's just not possible. I don't know nobody able who can pull it off. Just making sure. They said that you said it was okay to rape 12-year-old girls.
So you know what I thought? Which we teach now, is that when you go into the law in the ancient world,
a 12-year-old or any woman that they saw on sight. But I call them success points. I don't deal with that negative talk. These are success points. Because if you can learn from a mistake, then how bad is a mistake in the first place? Success points. So I'm able to see the good and the good, and the good and the bad. And in fact, I don't even deal with good and bad no more. I deal with what's healthy. If it's good for me, it's healthy. If someone else did it, it may be good for them. Who am I to tell them that that's bad? If you curse me out and you disrespect me, so long as it made you feel better, I'm with it. But I'm not gonna have an expectation of people no more to expect them to endow me with the level of respect I know I'm due. You give it to me and I appreciate it. You don't, I understand. It's all love, because I'm not gonna hold you at fault because you are not at a higher frequency. I'm not gonna do that no more. I'm gonna allow you to disrespect me. I'm gonna allow you to curse me out. I'm gonna allow you to slander me and backbite me. I'm gonna allow you to shut me out of your life, even though I'm the best thing that's ever happened to you. Whatever the situation is, I just gotta come into a state of acceptance, because your life is your own responsibility. Your life is your own responsibility. It's not my responsibility, it's your responsibility. So who am I to tell you that something you're doing is not right? I don't got the right to do that. I shouldn't impose my will on you like that.
Pathological Liars Anonymous. We care, and that's the truth.